It just happened. Tonight, live at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles, MichaelBJordan just won the Actor Award for Best Male Actor in a Leading Role for Sinners, beating Timothée Chalamet, beating Leonardo DiCaprio, beating Jesse Plemons, beating Ethan Hawke. And in the same night, Sinners won Best Ensemble, the biggest award of the entire show. 2 weeks ago, nobody was calling MichaelBJordan the Oscar frontrunner. 2 weeks ago, Timothée Chalamet had this race locked up. 2 weeks ago, one battle after another was supposed to sweep the precursors and walk into the Academy Awards on March 22nd like they owned the place. And then, in one single night, MichaelBJordan changed everything. The Oscar race is officially wide open, and I need to break down every single thing that just happened because this is the biggest award season story of 2026. Okay, 3 things you are going to find out in this video. Number 1. Exactly what MichaelBJordan said in his speech tonight. Because this man walked up to that stage not expecting to win, and delivered one of the most genuine, raw, real acceptance speeches of the entire awards season. Number 2. What tonight's results actually mean for the Oscars on March 22nd. Because the Actor Awards has a 55% Best Actor Oscar prediction rate, and I'm going to walk you through every single number. And number 3. Where does Timothée Chalamet stand right now? Because his campaign is not dead. But tonight was a gut punch, and I'm going to tell you exactly what he needs to do in the next 3 weeks to survive this. Subscribe right now if you are not already, because this Oscar race content is only going to get more intense from here. Okay, let's get all the way into tonight. First, let's talk about what everyone thought was going to happen going into tonight. Because context is everything. Timothée Chalamet had been the presumptive frontrunner for Best Actor at the Oscars basically since the fall. He won the BAFTA for leading actor. He won the Critics' Choice. He had a strong Golden Globes night. And at 30 years old, playing Marty Mauser in Marty Supreme, a film about the legendary ping-pong hustler, he delivered the kind of electric performance that young actors dream about. Fast, funny, emotionally explosive, pure Chalamet. The Hollywood trades had him at the top of every Oscar prediction chart. Film Twitter was treating it like a done deal. And then tonight, 160,000 SAG-AFTRA members cast their votes. And those voters are actors. The same people who understand what it means to play not one character, but 2, in the same film, in the same frame, with 2 completely different emotional realities living inside the same body. MichaelBJordan played Smoke and Stack, twin brothers in 1930s Mississippi. 2 people who grew up together, left the South, saw the world, came back home, and faced a supernatural horror that became a metaphor for everything the South took from Black families during that era. Jordan had to make these men feel like 2 different souls wearing the same face. And he did it so completely that audiences forgot they were watching one actor. His fellow actors, the people who voted tonight, they understood exactly what that took, and they rewarded it. But wait, because the way Jordan reacted when they called his name is the part that made the whole internet stop scrolling. Stay with me. When MichaelBJordan's name was read as the winner, he hugged his mother. He stood up. He walked to that stage, and the first thing he said was, "I don't even know where to begin. I wasn't expecting this at all." Not fake modesty, not the rehearsed humility that stars do at award shows. He genuinely did not see this coming, and you could hear it in his voice. He told the room he was so honored and privileged to be nominated alongside people and actors and humans that he loves. He said, "Thank you for welcoming me in and making me feel seen." And then he told a story. He said he remembered what it meant to him to get his SAG-AFTRA card when he was just starting out. He said he used to look at this union like a club he desperately wanted to be in. He said, "I thought you had to get vouchers, and depending on how many lines you had in an episode or a show, that would determine if you got that membership or not." I remember watching all the other actors I looked up to, being a part of that club, being a part of SAG-AFTRA, being a part of this community. Those guys on stage with the awards and the nice suits, talking, being in fancy places like that, that's what I always wanted. He looked out at 160,000 actors worth of representation in that room, and he said, "I feel the love." And then he thanked his mother. He said, "Mom, thank you for driving me back and forth to New York when we didn't have enough money to go through the Holland Tunnel. Thank you for supporting your kid and his crazy dreams and his wild imagination." No Holland Tunnel money. A mother driving her son to auditions because they could not afford the toll. That is where MichaelBJordan came from. And tonight, he stood on that stage as the best actor in Hollywood, according to his own peers. You cannot write a better story than that. And then came the moment that sealed it. He looked at the audience and he thanked Ryan Coogler. He said, "Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show what I can do and to be fearless and to create a safe space for us to find the truth." And then he said something that hit different after everything that has happened this week. He said he just wants to keep going, keep making things, keep showing what is possible. Okay, I need you to focus right now because what happened next changes the entire Oscar conversation. About 40 minutes after MichaelBJordan won Best Actor, Sinners won Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture, the Best Ensemble Award, the most important award of the entire night, Delroy Lindo and Wunmi Mosaku accepted on behalf of the entire Sinners cast. Samuel L. Jackson presented the award, and when that envelope opened and Sinners was announced, the room went absolutely electric. Because here is what that means. Not one award, not two. Sinners won both the Top Individual Award and the Top Ensemble Award on the same night. The last film to pull that double was Everything Everywhere All at Once in 2023, and that film went on to win Best Picture at the Oscars. Now, I need to be precise here because this is awards season and the numbers matter. One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson's film starring Leonardo DiCaprio, was the presumptive ensemble frontrunner coming into tonight. It had won the Producers Guild Award last weekend. It had been winning Guild Awards for months. And tonight, Sean Penn won Supporting Actor for it. That was its only win. The entire industry was watching to see whether One Battle After Another would become the dominant Oscar narrative. And instead, Sinners swept the room. That is a seismic shift. That is not a minor upset. That is the entire Best Picture and Best Actor conversation flipping upside down with 3 weeks to go. Here is exactly where the Oscar race stands right now, and I'm going to give you the honest breakdown. In the Best Actor race, MichaelBJordan is now the frontrunner. He just won the Actor Award. He has the momentum. He has the narrative. He has the emotion. The NAACP Image Awards last weekend, the BAFTA incident, the Chadwick dedication, and now tonight. His story this awards season is one of the most complete and powerful arcs any actor has ever had. But Timothée Chalamet is not done. He won the BAFTA. He won Critics' Choice. He has massive support from the younger Academy voters. And there is a historical argument working against Jordan. At 30 years old, Chalamet would be the second youngest Best Actor winner in Oscar history. The Academy has traditionally been resistant to honoring actors in their late 20s and early 30s in this category. That is a real thing. It is not a rumor. Leonardo DiCaprio did not even attend the Actor Awards tonight. He is currently on location filming Martin Scorsese's What Happens at Night. His absence meant no campaign moment tonight, no room energy, no speech clip going viral. In a race where every moment matters, not being in the room tonight cost him. In the Best Picture race, Sinners winning Best Ensemble tonight is massive. The Actor Award's Best Ensemble winner has gone on to win the Best Picture Oscar multiple times. Oppenheimer, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Coda. This award matters. But one battle after another has the Producers Guild Award. And the PGA has an even stronger Oscar correlation than the Actor Awards for Best Picture. So that race is genuinely a toss-up right now. 3 weeks, 22 days. That is all that is left. Here is my hot take, and I am fully prepared for the comments on this one. Michael B. Jordan winning the Best Actor Oscar on March 22nd would be one of the most deserving and most complete award season stories in the history of this industry. Not because of the wins, because of the journey. He lost the Golden Globe. He lost the Critics' Choice. He lost the BAFTA. He stood on a BAFTA stage and a racial slur was shouted from the audience, and nobody warned him and nobody checked on him afterward. He went to the NAACP Image Awards and got a standing ovation and won Entertainer of the Year and dedicated everything to Chadwick Boseman. And then tonight, his peers. The people who know exactly what he did in that film, they gave him the trophy. If the Academy follows that journey to its natural conclusion on March 22nd, that is not just an award. That is Hollywood telling a story about itself that it desperately needs to tell right now. But I also want to be honest. Timothée Chalamet is extraordinary in Marty Supreme. That performance is electric. And the Academy has surprised us before. This is genuinely the most exciting Best Actor race in years. And we have 3 weeks left. Comment below right now. Tonight changed everything, so I need to know, are you Team Michael B. Jordan for the Oscar, or do you think Timothée Chalamet still takes it? Drop your prediction in the comments. I am reading every single one, and I'm going to make an Oscar predictions video this week based on your responses. All right, let us close this out. 3 things to take away from tonight. 1. Michael B. Jordan just won the Actor Award for Best Male Actor, beating Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jesse Plemons, and Ethan Hawke. His peers, 160,000 actors, chose him. That is the most powerful vote in Hollywood. 2. Sinners also won Best Ensemble tonight. 2 major awards in one night. The Oscar race for both Best Actor and Best Picture just completely flipped. 3. Michael B. Jordan thanked his mother for driving him to auditions when they did not have enough money to go through the Holland Tunnel. From no Holland Tunnel money to the best actor in Hollywood, according to every single one of his peers. That is the story of this entire award season. The Oscars are March 22nd. I'm going to have a full prediction breakdown video up this week, covering every major category after tonight's results. Subscribe and hit the bell right now. You do not want to miss a single second of how this race ends. I will see you in the next one.